youtube.com/Tim Westwood TV. Exactly, Devlin in the building, counting down the Hot 66. Glad to have you back, fam. Where do you see your place in this in this UK game?
I don't even know no more, brother, to be fair, man. I feel like I ain't blown up and hit the Richters, like, do you know what I mean? But I ain't at street level no more. I'm somewhere in between, just trying to do my thing, do you know what I mean? I feel like I've got my own little style and just gonna crack on and try and push that, man.
I definitely think you've got a lot of fans in waiting.
Definitely, do you know what I mean? I appreciate all the fans, all the love from Twitter, Facebook and all the shows, but yeah, we're gonna come and give them the album.
Now, when the album comes in October, what style is it? I mean, what sort of records have you got on there for us to look forward to?
It's like typical Devlin, really. If you're a fan of me, do you know what I mean? It's still that, we got that classic, the deep lyrics, the deep concepts. It's called A Moving Picture, the album, so I wanted to bring a cinematic vibe to the tune, you know what I mean? So some of the music is like film scores, but I took it back to, there's a few tracks that are just like old me, do you know what I mean? Going in like old school flows, and so I feel like it's a bit more authentic from where I've come from, but still there's that depth and meaning to the record, you know?
It sounds definitely heartfelt, sounds emotional, sounds like you can be wearing that album on your sleeve emotionally.
Most definitely.
It's a confusing time, the UK scene. If artists are looking at like from an industry perspective, it's a confusing time, isn't it? Artists who really sold a couple of years ago, not selling so well now, change the directions and things like that, you know what I mean? I'm not, throwing it out there about other people's business, but it's definitely a confusing time.
It's a confusing thing anyway. I'm young, I'm in an industry I've never been in before, but
it is confusing.
But we crack on, crack on, you know.
And you've got the right attitude, which is to do you. So you win or lose on your own terms, man.
That's it, that's it.
It's one full of a lot of pitfalls as well, because there's no rule book, or you're not toy. It's not like you're something to do at college or something to get you set. You learn along the way, man.
That's it, definitely. I've learned. I'm still learning now, but I've learned a lot along the way.
Now, what is the label situation with you?
Island Records, man.
So, a great look, good label, caring label.
Yeah, they've shown nothing but love to me. Very flexible. They let me do my own thing and supportive. You know what I mean? I'm just a playboy now, Tim. You know what I mean?
For real? And where do you like to play?
Around your missus' house.
Oh man! I knew it!
Don't line me up like that.
I knew it! Moved out of the area, you keep it local, so?
Yeah, I moved out the area. I moved out to Mumsy's a little while ago now.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I mean...
Happy with that. That was a big step, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, you've seen us. You've had us up in crib sessions since we was young and running around, so it's nice to have my own space and that,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, do you, baby.
That's it, mate.
Cashing your star status with those good... Right, what is number 5? So, at 7 o'clock tonight, History in the Making, what's happening at 7 o'clock tonight?
I'm going to drop a little freestyle, and no, I've got my mixtape coming out.
So I thought it was EastEnders. Oh, is it Hollyoaks?
I don't know what's more historic. I'm not sure.
A big moment in the game.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm going to start buzzing again now.
Exactly. Are you feeling strong about this?
Yeah, do you know what? I miss it. I need to get back in the zone, man.
What did you miss? The quietness, when it went quiet?
I like the quietness. See, when the album was done and everything's done, for a couple of months I enjoyed the quietness, seeing people I ain't seen and just doing the family thing.
Yeah, handling your business.
But now I should be in the middle of all this. I want to be in the charts. I want to be in there, you know?
Yeah, you just want it to happen again, baby. I mean, that lull, and it's hard when you've had a pause, to come back from a pause, sometimes takes some time, you know what I mean? The hardest thing is when you pause.
It's good to pause, you know what I mean?
Pause. I don't know.
Take a little step out, man, so you ain't shoving yourself down people's throats all the time. And pause for a little while, bro.
Yeah, but when you want to come back, pause, and shove yourself down someone's throat, shove it down, pause. It's good to come off the pause and take your finger off the pause button, pause.
Full steam ahead, bro.
Pause. What do people need to know about you?
If you don't know about me already, I'm probably the most credible urban act that's come out of the streets in the last few years, you know what I mean? So if you're into your lyricism, and I'm not saying you're going to love me, but if you want effort in music and hearts on sleeves, then go and support.
Exactly, the most credible urban act out there. Because, we're not getting into nothing funny. There's a lot of funny guys out there right now.
There's a million funny guys out there.
There's really a lot of funny guys out there.
Definitely right, man.
There always has been, but some of those funny guys had a shine in the charts and in this urban scene, and they're funny.
You see what it is, I think you can't get away with murder for too long. When the music sort of growing in the mainstream and that, and other fans just took took what they see as face value. This must be urban music. You can only make so many dance records and put a blonde singer on the chorus, you know what I mean, and for the clubs and that. But I see other people trying to come through, like even if they're not my most favourite MCs, like Mike Righteous, like at least he's trying to be lyrical, man. So I have to respect that little corner, you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm all for the lyrics, you know.
So realness, and real recognises real in this game.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
And as you say, you're one of the realest in the game, baby.
So do you beef on those that ain't real?
Not beef.
No beef?
But no, do you know what? I'll let it be known, do you know what I mean? I feel like to a degree, they've got my mum's house. My mum should have a mansion with all the money they've took out of this game. And I've built this since I was like 14 years old through the whole scene. Not made one song on Get. You've seen me and Get's running around from day dot. So to a degree, a little bit. It's not jealousy, it's not hatred. Everyone's come out from nothing. Fair play, you know what I mean? I'm glad you've earned. But this is my game, bro, you know what I mean? I built this, you know what I mean? So naturally, yeah, of course, man, I want everything, bro. I'm hungry.
And also, things have been, calling names is just, if you're calling it as you see it, it's not really, that's not beef, that's just putting it out there with, there's a realness about it.
I'm not necessarily calling anyone's name here, I'm not a disrespectful character. But like my music comes from cheekiness and that, you know what I'm saying? So if you want it, come and get it, basically, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting my foot down a little bit more this time.
So if someone wants to beef on you, you'll beef back?
I'll set about him with a baseball.
Okay, now what does it get? Exactly. But what you got to understand, Kerry, and that I don't want you to go over your head. Pause. It's a lyrical baseball bat.
Oh.
It's a lyrical baseball bat.
Exactly. It's one of words.
You swing the words round.
I'm joking, but it's not, you know what I mean? There was an element of competition in lyrics coming up, so if someone's cocky, you want to say something, say it, you know what I mean?
But we don't want no time wasters. We don't want people we don't want time wasters in the sense that, like, cats who are just trying to step up to your level to beef with you for self-promo. Yeah, we're not interested in those cats.
I'm not looking to war with everyone.
No, because they're time wasters.
Yeah,
those, you
got to do your grind. I've done my grind to come. I'm not looking to war with anyone, but if I upset anyone, I don't feel I've said anything.
Exactly.
That's wrong, you know what I mean?
We're only going to answer established acts.
Yeah, and I'm not looking to war, but if you got the ump with me, good, we should have, you know what I mean?
So if we're talking about the corny ones, and it was me who used that word, what names should we call?
Oh, look, now you're trying to start a war.
No, I'm not trying to.
This is not I ain't got no personal vendetta.
No, there's no personal. We like these guys, we invite them in here, we're cool.
But I ain't got no personal vendetta. But as I said, if I feel like I'm disrespected, I'll say something. If not, if you hear things and you think, it's Dev's having a pop at me, it's because you have bent over backwards to a degree. If it applies to you and it upsets you, that's your fault. You wrote the song with me then, you know what I mean? To a degree. I'm not, you make it sound like I've got. I'm down to war or something. I'm down to war. I promise you.
Absolutely, we don't feel that for the minute. We just feel that you are standing up with some backbone to say how it is, and we respect that.
Do you know what?
Because a lot of cats do not. A lot of cats just want to keep it corny and happy out there. They just want to keep it happy the whole time.
Do you know
they just want to keep it happy.
I proper respect that, Tim. Thank you.
You've got to call it as you see it, and that's the realness of it, baby. And that's something we've always associated with you. And sometimes it ain't all about happy. It ain't all about pretty. You know what I mean? It's about real.
Actually, I'm not always right, but I appreciate that comment.
Sinead.
Okay, do you think Roy Hodgson will make a good England manager? I'm just keeping it on topic.
Exactly, because this guy likes his football.
There you go.
Do you know what? I don't think he'll do bad at all. At least he's English, that's a start. Do you know what I mean? He can speak the language. And
good.
I don't think he's no mug. I think he'll do alright. I'm a Spurs fan, so I'm glad Redknapp didn't go, basically.
Oh, so we need Bayern Munich to win, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you a Spurs fan as well?
I am indeed.
We're not going to make Champions League otherwise.
Yes, so we're all for the Germans.
Chelsea lose.
Yes.
Come on, the Germans.
Exactly. Okay, well, very good question. I like tennis.
Thank you.
We're going in. So are we ready to do what we've got to do?
Let's do this, man.
Now, of those 5 tracks on the EP, the free mixtape, available at 7 o'clock for free download, one of them is self-entitled, as in self-entitled me.
Yes, sir.
Now, is this the one we're going to hear now?
Yeah, it's got a bar in it. It's got a bar in it where I used your name, and I thought, do you know what, Tim? He's always showed love, brought us up, so I want to come through and bless you with something, you know?
Okay, I really, it's going to be a big moment for me in the game, this. Is there anything I should feel slightly nervous about, uncomfortable about? Is anything being dug up from my rather sordid past?
I ain't got a big enough shovel, man.
Oh my God!
I'll leave your body submerged in Tim's second name under piles of dirt. I'll bury you in the Westwoods if devs could kill you in one go. Then I guess I'd have the right to show you that I'm something like a slap over the house or a gun hole.
Oh my God! youtube.com/Tim Westwood TV.